Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are again on Tower of God New World. On today's video I want to show you and explain to you who and why are the best DPS characters for each element. So let me start immediately. So first let me start with yellow characters. So best DPS characters for yellow typing is Hats. Hands down, one of the best DPS characters in the game overall, especially when you max him out. He then has also longevity, and then he does like I'm doing true adventures, about 2 million damage at least per per stage with Huts. Okay, the second best DPS for the yellow typing is Ya, and overall in the game, like Huts, Ya are one of the best DPS characters in the game, hands down. So pretty much, he does insanity. AoE attack, the only weakness for him, he's like really slow, okay? So it takes some time until he does that attack, but also he has that revive, I believe it's here. Yeah. When taking fatal damage in the battle for first time, Wangan is revived after 5 seconds with 70% of his max HP, and his attack is increased by 70%. Usually the best timing to use his ultimate, if you can do it like that, if you have time, is to wait until he revives and then you go for that insane attack. Huts, I didn't go onto his skills, but do I have to? Like crazy DPS attack with his ultimate. Both of his like active skills are doing the damages, and his passive is superb with that critical hit rate and swiftness. So yep, that's the best yellow DPS characters. The ones that I want to mention also here is Honk. When you max him out, like truly he needs dupes to work now. Maybe I put him too low on my tier list because he can be actually useful, but he needs a lot of dupes to work, pretty much similar to Huts, right? So I'm just saying, he can be also really good DPS and bomb solid DPS. So this is those honorable mentions, or whatever you want to call it. Actually, let me go to the codex, sorry. Let's go like this. Did I miss someone? No, he does okay damage from my experience, right? But nothing like too crazy. Purple characters. Main DPS character is Endorsi. I see her all over the place with her beautiful AoE damage. She doesn't have longevity if she doesn't have dupes, but people who max her out use her constantly and everywhere. Rachel can be also really good DPS. And of course, both Khun Mashini, she needs dupes, and Karaka. He can be also really good DPS, but the best DPS for this element definitely goes to Endorsi, and when you build her up, Mashini. But you need a lot of dupes, a lot of investment, really hard to do it, okay? I'm not sure about Prince, I believe nothing spectacular. Also Rachel, yeah, well, like top 3 for sure, if not even top 2 DPS from purple. Let's go to the red characters. Hands down, Ivankhel and Hwarui. Like when you build up Hwarui, you can, I already know, like through the adventures and everything else, amazing buffer, amazing debuffer, and many other things that she can do, like you already know. She's that buffing that insane and most important stats, one of the most important stats in the game by a lot. And with her ultimate, she can do goddamn damage, okay? Definitely one of the best DPS flame characters in the game. She's fine with DPS and okay with DPS, right? And solid DPS, but still two main characters that I would focus on is that insane AoE DPS from Ivankhel, and Hwarium is actually really impressive when you dupe her out, when she has longevity, then you can play around with her, but she needs a lot of investment to work. On another hand, Ivankhel with just like one dupe or something like that, even without dupes, she'll be like insanely good with DPS. Okay, blue characters. Blue characters, 100%. Khun Mashini is still in my team doing insane DPS damage, plus she's insane tank with the immortalities and all of the other stuff, like 1 HP immortality. In that way, it will give you longevity, you can dash. That was the last opponent, go with the DPS, go with the attack on him, and then she also does AoE damage. So overall, amazing blue DPS character. Ro, not so much about DPS. Also, other really amazing DPS is Hotsling. Okay, crazy good DPS for the blue characters. And in my eyes, that's it. Maybe Blarot, but I need to test him out. And then we have at the end, like, I want to keep it simple. You know what DPS means, you know what I mean by that. We already explained all of these characters, so I don't want to be boring and go into detail constantly. Jury, don't underestimate her. She needs dupes to work and exclusive weapon. But after that, she can do really crazy AoE DPS. Zahart, same goes to... I believe with Jury, Ilar is also the one who can do DPS here. Dealing damage. Yeah, he does really good damage. Okay, so I would say that DPS characters from here is Lar, Jury, and Zahart for sure. Okay, his AoE attack, like, he needs a lot of things to work, right? He's most useful for that tankiness, like, he has that immortality, same as Data Mahini, but a little bit doesn't last so long, etc. More conditions overall for that character to work, but definitely can do really solid DPS. Okay, so that is about the best DPS characters for the SSR by the typings and SSR plus. Now, I just want to mention, let me go like this. Through my box, and from the SR characters, there is not many like DPS, good DPS characters, but I know for a fact she can do like really solid damage. Okay. Also, I used him before a little bit. Can be used for DPS, but not in the mid game. Only in the early game you can use him. Then, now SR it's not on a level like SSR. Have that in mind. But he can deal that damage. Random enemy at the start of the battle, recovers HP. Then again, deal damage, making them bleed, bleeding enemies. Then we have this smashes to deal 300% of his attack. The attack coefficient is increased by 100. Overall, he can be like really good DPS for the SR typings. Jean needs testing. I need to test out everything else to talk about. But pretty much this is all the knowledge about the DPS characters that I have. Maybe, just maybe, I can go like this and just tell you Huds. His ultimate will do the most insane DPS. The same goes for Ya. She needs a lot of investment. Also AoE damage. Endorse AoE damage. Rachel and AoE damage DPS. So purple has a lot of AoE, but okay. I mean, even like health for flame AoE craziness, and then she's actually Volume is actually superb character. Support, but such a DPS. Actually insane. Okay guys, we're gonna end the video here. I didn't want to make it nothing too complicated. It's pretty straightforward. For each element, this is the best DPS and why. All of this pretty much I know because I tested it out. You can tell me your opinions in the comment section below. Do you agree, disagree? But I'll end the video here. Hopefully you did enjoy it. I'm most likely on a holiday now, swimming, while this video will be uploaded. But yeah, thank you for the all amazing support. Love ya. And yeah, see you next one. Bye.